Welcome everyone to another episode of Gotta Go Fast. Today, we'll be looking at Super Metroid, released in 1994 on the Super Nintendo. Super Metroid was a pivotal game in the Metroid series, launching the title to one of its highest points of notoriety. The tight controls, intricate level design, and great boss fights all add up to one of the best experiences you can find on the Super Nintendo. This particular Metroid game was so influential that it's one of the main factors that played into the rise in the Metroidvania genre as a whole. The story picks up shortly after the first two games in the series. The original Metroid has Samus tasked with assaulting planet Zebes, home to the Chozo race that raised her from childhood. The space pirates, led by Ridley, and Mother Brain have set up shop there, and it's your job to clean house. The following game, Metroid 2: Return of Samus, has her employed to exterminate every last Metroid on their home place, SR-388. On her escape of the planet, she came across a baby Metroid that followed her like a child to a mother. She recovered the baby Metroid and brought it to the Ceres space colony for research. Our story picks up shortly after she is leaving the space station, as things are about to take a turn for the worse. Super Metroid truly feels like a love letter to the series so far, with the player returning back to planet Zebes from the original game. Although the majority of the game world is different from the original, there are several nods to it that will put a smile on every fan's face. The game raises all the stakes from the previous one, adding all new abilities, enemies, and areas that push any player to try to 100% it. Every future Metroid game afterwards took nearly all the pieces of this and continued to use them going forward. That just shows how much of an influence this game had on the series and outside of it as a whole. Super Metroid has become one of the most popular games to speedrun, due to not just how much people love it, but the ability to sequence break the game heavily. The Metroid games as a whole have always been known as titles that allow you to really push the boundaries of how much you can break the game's expected flow, yet still function perfectly fine. Super Metroid in particular has a great balance of control and abilities that allow you to perform some crazy feats in order to shave off every minute from your total time. The Super Metroid speedrunning community has produced a wealth of tutorials and videos for anyone looking to get into it. There's a particularly great YouTube video you can watch by Chabo that shows a beginner's route that only requires a few intermediate skills to get the hang of. Make sure to go check it out if you're interested. You can find that tutorial as well as tons of other info up on the Super Metroid speedrunning wiki at wiki.supermetroid.run. For this run, we'll be working off of the beginner's route planned out by Chabo, but we'll be making a few modifications to it by adding in a couple more advanced techniques. The first thing we'll be doing is skipping the Spore Spawn boss, which is normally how we get our first super missile. Instead, we'll be doing a trick known as Morph Balling. This technique allows us to move at the speed of normal running, but in Morph Ball form. For our specific case, this will allow us to slip past some gates that we normally wouldn't be able to get by this early in the game, and get access to a different super missile upgrade, allowing us to not even bother with the Spore Spawn boss fight. The other tweak is we'll be skipping a few of the upgrades that he normally gets in his run to shave off some time here and there. Since we're doing the Morph Ball route instead, we'll be able to get different missile upgrades and reserve tank upgrades from there, instead of the normal area we would get from his route, so that'll save us a little bit of time. Time-wise, we're looking at 20 minutes to defeat the gigantic reptile Kraid, 22 minutes to vanquish the ghostly monster Phantoon, 15 minutes to roast the sea creature Dragon, 15 minutes to annihilate the space pirate leader Ridley, and 18 minutes to destroy Mother Brain and escape Zebes. This comes to a total of 1 hour and 30 minutes. This run is going to be very tight in particular. There's not a lot of downtime between sections, and we constantly need to keep moving. The more time we can cut down on early, the more breathing room we'll have during the harder late game. Alright, let's go save the galaxy. It's time to go fast. Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Gotta Go Fast. I'm your host, Savior X Tanrin, and today we're playing through Super Metroid, one of the delicatesse, if you will, speedrun games of the speedrunning community. God, this is a game that is spedrun very heavily. And my performance ain't gonna be that great, I'll be very honest, compared to like some of the top people that are speedrunning this game. Like, if you want to see some ridiculous crap, re-frickin-diculous crap, definitely go check out speedrun.net and take a look at just the top, no, I don't want to copy that one, I want to copy that one. Check out some of the top speedruns up there. Like, it's crazy, the skill that they have in what they pull off. Alright, so we're going to get ourselves configured. So this is the way I have my configuration set up, at least for me. Like, you do what makes sense for you. But I kind of try to do it like, mine's like more of a Mega Man style, if you will. Mega Man X almost, specifically. Like, your left button is shoot, your bottom button is jump, your right button is dash, and then your top button is related to your special weapon, if you will. It kind of works well for me, at least. I like it in that way. Makes it easy to hit and access things. Okay, so speedrun's going to start as soon as shortly after we hit the start game. In a nice way, the speedrunning community's done a great job with this game because there's automatic scripts set up into the speedrunning tool that we use up here called Live Split. And it'll actually read the game data and know exactly when certain events happen and then automatically split the game for me. So I don't have to bother hitting my keyboard every single time you hit a certain part in the game, which is really, really helpful. So that's really cool. I can just focus on the game and nothing more, and it'll just take care of itself, which is beautiful. I love it. Alright, run's going to start in a few seconds here. As soon as I hit the start game button, we'll get going. You ready? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Boop. And there it goes right in there. It's automatic. I love it. Okay, so first start here is the Samus Station. So Samus Station is a very short section. It's only like 2 minutes of the game, give or take. Excuse me. But like, it's crazy the amount of it's such a short section, yet like it's silly to watch people how much they can crank out literal milliseconds from this. Just like little things they can do here and there to make this run as fast as possible. It's pretty ridiculous, and I love it. Okay, little tip here for Ridley here. So the way Ridley works, you normally do enough damage, he'll disappear. Or, if you take enough damage, he'll disappear. So a little trick to get through this area really fast is just simply to take enough damage such that he just gets out of here. That's the fastest way you can do this by far. Like, they might be able to do it a little faster than that, but like, that is literally the fastest way to get through this section. Just run in there, let Ridley damage it, and then get the heck out of Dodge. Because you'll get all your health back as soon as you land on Zebes, which is really nice. But yeah, here, there's some tricks we can do to kind of get through areas a little faster, but they involve some, like, damage boosting that I'm really not that great on altogether. Like, here, it ends up being a trick where, like, ooh, I actually made it through there without taking any damage. Holy crap, that's like a first. Here is where I kind of screw up sometimes. Okay, 40-55, that's not too bad, actually. That might be my personal best for Samus Station Escape, actually. Yeah, that might be it. Huh. But yeah, Samus Escape Station. Really fast. I love that opening. It's such a great way to just jump into the series. It's fast-paced. It's mysterious. You got the excitement of like, oh my god, Ridley's gonna get you. It's great. It's like one of the best openings to a game, in my opinion. It just gets you in the zone and gets you hyped for it. And then you go to Zebes and everything kind of calms down afterwards, for a little bit at least. But yeah, so we'll be going through majority of this game. We're not doing too many crazy things. Like, if you watch the pro speedruns, they are doing some very, very, very crazy crap with what they're doing, like to be able to get through areas with the idea that they haven't picked up certain weapons or items or whatnot. We're not doing anything super crazy, though we are going to be skipping one or two we're going to be skipping a fair amount of, like, pickups in ways. But we're still doing the majority of the game the way it is. So, little trick here. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. So, if you count the right blocks, the farmost right blocks after you have started falling, if you count up to 6, and then you shift to the left a little bit, and then you shift back to the right, you can fall through that entire chamber without ever stopping. So it's a cool little thing. Like, little tips. Little pro tips right there. Alright. We're going to get our first upgrade here, the Morph Ball, and then our missiles, like, very shortly afterwards. Ah, missed that jump. Boom. There we go. Morph Ball. Did you? Yeah, so this section pretty, like, just run through, grab all the things we can as quickly as possible, and just get back up out of here. Because we don't really ever come back to... Is this Great Terror? No, Brinstar? I forget what section this is. This is Blue Brinstar, I think it's called, technically, because it's the same, it's the similar setup to the opening area of the original Metroid. It's a cool little throwback in a way, which I appreciate. But then everything after this is out of your familiarity if you play the original Metroid, which I really do appreciate. It's a nice throwback that kind of puts you in a comfort zone, but then quickly takes you out of it when you realize, oh god, it's not the same. Everything is different. So, that's a cool little thing I appreciate. Alright, roll, and up. Alright, so we'll actually, like I said, we're not picking up a crap ton of items along the way. We're picking up enough to get us by. We could definitely shave off some time by not picking up as many items, but you have to be careful because, for example, like you need actually a specific number of energy tanks to beat the game. If you don't have at least 4? I think 4. 3 or 4. So when you get to the Mother Brain at the very end, if you don't have at least 3 or 4 energy tanks, you will actually run into issues, because Mother Brain will be able to kill you with her laser beam, and then the baby Metroid won't come to save you at the very end. So, like, that is a thing that can happen. So there's a certain number of E-tanks you need. There's also a certain number of missiles you need in order to crack Mother Brain's, like, glass case chamber. So there's, like, the speedrunning community has done a really good job of documenting, like, okay, here's how much you need exactly of this. Here's the most efficient way to get those things. So it's neat. I like the amount of detail-orientedness that the community has done with this stuff. It's really good in that way. Alright, so next we're going back up here to get some bombs. Ooh, that was a nice little jump dive. I like that. Hit. Oh, we're on glass right now. This is nice. Ooh, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Yeah, didn't get that one. Down. Okay. But yeah, we're making good time. This is a pretty good run so far. You know, so the numbers, so like I've mentioned, I think a few times, the numbers I have up there on the actual total section and the times initially are not my actual times. I do better. I have already a personal best time that's better than those times listed up there, but I like to set like a reasonable standard because you just can't control stuff sometimes. Sometimes you have a bad run, and that's just the way it is, you know, and you work the best you can with it all the same, but you kind of give yourself enough buffer to make a reasonable episode. That's one of the things I try to do just to make life manageable for me in some ways. Okay, that was a pretty good kill. I don't know if I've done it faster than that before, but... Okay, cool. I got some missiles back. So I'm gonna need to hit at least... I'm gonna need to at least get one more pack of missiles. Because I'm at 4 right now. I need 6. I need like at least 5 rather more, because there's a section coming up where I need to have 5 missiles in order to crack a barrier, which lets me get access to the super missiles, as well as a bunch of other missiles, which is like a really good start to my equipment. But I unfortunately need to pick up 1 set of missiles, so I'm probably gonna, up here when I'm running down, I'm gonna probably kill one of these guys and just see if they give me a missile. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. Got a missile. Boop. Yeah, sorry, like I was saying about times. So the times I have up above there are by no means the best times. They're like good buffer times I have for me, just for me to feel comfortable with my run. That said, I definitely have, I have my personal best, I think, so far when I've done this is 1 hour and 23 minutes. 1 hour, 23 minutes and change, I believe. So we'll see if, we'll see how it actually works out. I want to pull up my current personal best time, and we can compare and contrast that to see how I did on this one. Which is kind of nice. There's some really, really awesome tools out there that give you really great depths to go in and see like where you did better and worse on stuff. So we'll probably do a little comparison afterwards just for fun. But yeah, okay, so first section coming up here. We're doing the Morph Ball mock. Alright, so here's how we do the Morph Ball mock. We stand here. I don't think I got the jump off. Oh no, I did get a jump off. Alright, let's try one more time. So it's easier just to kind of show it and I'll explain it afterwards. So we need to get right here. Jump, point down, and as soon as... Nope, didn't get that time. Dang it. The timing on it's a little tricky. Basically, you point yourself down as you jump through, and as soon as you make contact with the ground, you press down, and the trick allows you to basically keep your Morph Ball's momentum going forward, which is pretty crazy, and lets you get past this area. Nope, didn't get that time. You'll know it when it happens, trust me. Like, you just see me kind of jet forward with the Morph Ball. Right, let's see if we get this time here. Nope. Ah, dang it. I think I'm pressing it too early, possibly. Yeah, the timing is a little tricky. The timing is tricky on this, and you have to have a certain button-like combination you press. Right. There we go. Boom, baby. Oh, that was sexy. That was sexy. That was so good. But yeah, so basically, like I said, it allows you to keep your momentum going, which is really key, which allows you to then get under those little grates right there, to basically allow you to be able to keep moving forward, pick up the items, but still make it underneath there. Because normally you would need the speed booster to make it under, I believe. But yeah, so we can kind of circumvent that, which is really cool. And then if we go over here, we actually get access to a reserve tank, two missile upgrades, in addition to our first super upgrade, which is really cool. So that allows us to be able to skip the Spore Spawn fight in this area, which would normally be how you would get the super missiles altogether. And we hop up there, we get some wall jumping. And we pick up our supers. Ta-da! So now we can completely skip Spore Spawn because we have access to our first set of supers, which is really cool. So it saves us like at least a couple of minutes, I think, on that fight overall, which is a pretty big-ish deal, which is cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna head across this gap. Nothing fancy here. We're not gonna. Normally, you would like hop down over here and you would do the little tutorial teaching you how to do like a wall jump or how to do the shine spark. No, actually, you don't do that till later. You'd run across that gap normally with the speed booster, and you would get sent downward. And we teach you how to do the shine spark technique. We don't need to do any of that stuff. We're not going to actually come back through this way, like, ever again, I think. I'm going to get a little bit of help, just to be safe. Alright, so here's another missile upgrade. So this should put us at, like, 25 missiles? I think 25 missiles. Well, not 25 missiles in total, not that we have right here. And then there's Charge Beam. Nice. Okay, good time. We're still shaving off time. Like I said, this is not those times are not my personal best, so it's a little hard to give perspective of how well I'm doing. Because let's be honest, sometimes you're just in a come on, get down. Sometimes you're just in a run and you just have bad luck. So I try to set reasonable times for myself, just to make sure I can actually make it through things. All right, so here we're gonna run down here. We're gonna kill this guy. And then we're going to do a little wall jump up here, and boop. Get another missile upgrade. The wall jump, like, if you want to speed run through this game fast, the wall jump is key. You really got to get good at it, and not just, like, single wall jumps. You have to be able to do multi-wall jumps really well, and just get the hang of it, which is not easier said than done, sometimes, but still, it's a good skill I can highly recommend. At least if you can learn how to do a single wall jump, it's definitely something worth learning. Alright. What do we got up here? Red Tower? Yeah, Red Tower. Okay. So yeah, this area is known as the Red Tower. It's basically a, oh my god, get off me. No. Okay, cool. Whew. It's basically this vertical shaft area. They just call it the Red Tower. That's just the name they give it. But yeah, Red Tower, big vertical climb. We're going to come back here 2 or 3 times. I think throughout the run altogether. Okay, next upgrade is the Spazer, which allows us to do a little triple shot, which is very, very helpful to have from here on out. So we're just gonna hop up here. There we go, there's 1. And 2. Now, to get this area, you need the Super Missile, which you would have gotten from the Spore Spawn fight. But if you didn't have the Spore Spawn fight done ahead of time, you wouldn't have access to the Super Missiles. But you can't get down here without a Super Missile, obviously, so, you know, you need one before you can get the other. But the Spazer is going to be super helpful for taking out enemies since we get that nice triple shot. So that's going to make life a little bit easier, and we get this stuff early, too. I think the Spazer is optional. I don't think you need it, technically. Like, there's only a few beams you need legit in the game. I don't know, the Spazer is one of them. Okay. Alright, so next, we're going to head into Upper Norfair, and we're going to get ourselves the high jump boots, which is going to allow us to get access to Kraid's lair, which is tucked right over there to the far right, though it's hidden. You wouldn't know it was over there, technically. Actually, I tried to think, if you find the map, does the map show you that it's there? I don't know if it does. So we're going to get a little extra health here, get some super missiles. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get an E-Tank here, we're going to get the high jump, and then we're also going to get an extra missile pack, I believe. Yes. Yeah, because there's going to be a missile pack at the top there. And then we hop over here for the high jump. And boop. Okay. That one's a little tight. I didn't get as much time saved on that, but I kind of screwed up a little bit here and there, so it's fine. Alright. So to get ourselves a missile pack now. Well, first we need to kill the guy that pops there. That way we can unlock the door. There's a trick that I've seen people do to kill him really early. I don't know how they do it, though. I just don't know, honestly. Okay, so now we're done with we basically don't come back to Norfair for a little bit, actually. We got to go kill ourselves a Kraid first. And then once we've killed Kraid, then we come back here, because Kraid gives us the Varia suit. Which allows us to go into the hot areas, so that we can go fight Crocomire. Yes, I believe Crocomire is the next fight. Yeah, so you go fight Crocomire, you get the speed booster, the grappling hook, then we go to then we go fight Phantom. Alright, so we get access to here, and now the high jump allows us to get into here easily enough. Alright, so now we go fight our first boss, our first actual boss in this game, Kraid. One of the Golden Four boys, as you call it. And by Golden 4, I'm talking about there's the big gold statues near the very end you need to unlock, basically, to allow you to be able to get access to Torian, where Mother Brain is. Alright, so we're gonna use some missiles here. We're gonna jump. And boop. Alright, now I'm gonna save my... Actually, I'm going to use the super because it's a little faster. So, if you use a super missile on that, you can kill it in one shot, whereas if you use the regular missiles, you have to get 3 cycles through. So it's just faster to use a super missile if you can, honestly. It just adds up. Alright. Come on, Kraid boy. I'm definitely... one of the tricks I've seen is you can actually one-cycle him, which is pretty crazy. Oh! Oh my god, I did it! Holy fuck! Yes! I one-cycled Kraid! That's crazy! I've never been able to do that before! Holy crap! Holy crap! That was so good! Sorry about swearing, but holy crap, that was so good! I've never been able to one-phase him before. Holy crap! That was really cool! Okay. Woo! I'm saving that clip for later, baby. Woo, Nelly, that was impressive as F, man. Oh. Okay. Alright. Dang. I'll take that to the bank, man. Whew. Okay, bring it down a little bit. Holy crap. Get out of here. Okay. Woo, that was a really good fight. Like, that was a personal best on that fight, 100%. I've never, so, normally, for perspective, so people can get a little better idea. So normally when you fight Kraid, you have to, you shoot him a couple times, and then, that was itchy. You shoot him a couple times, and then he, rises up, and you see the full big size of him from there, and then you have to, like, climb up these little vertical areas to be able to, attack him from there. However, technically, as we just showed, you can kill him if you're fast enough. You just have to do enough damage to him, because it basically, the trigger is, I think when he takes like 2 or 3 regular missiles worth of damage, then he turns into big full Kraid there. But if you could pull off, if you can hit him with all the damage that he requires to die, I mean, then he just dies. Easy peasy. Just like that. Holy crap. Wow, that was... I know most people are just like, dude, you just killed a boss early, that's cool. But no, that was like a, legit good feeling kill. I've never been able to pull that off, and that, by far, is going to help save a little bit of time, to say the least. So that's a cool thing. Alright. Get our missile tucked over here really quick. Since that's a kind of, I won't say a free missile, but it's a missile basically on the way to help get us there. Yeah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we're going for the wave beam. So there's a little trick here. You turn into Morph Ball. If you just run through here, take the damage, it's so much faster than trying to jump your way through instead. Which is a nice little trick there. Saves you a good amount of time just trying to run through. If you're really fast, you can basically make it all the way through before the lava like fully engulfs you. So that's a cool little trick. Boop. Ooh. I'm sorry, that was exciting. That was an exciting run right there, getting that Kraid kill. Almost made it back out, too, without actually having to bust those at all. So now we're at Bubble Mountain, as it's called. This area we're gonna normally we would go up to certain areas and come back down to try to get, like, little bonus healths, but we're gonna, a little bonus, reserve tank and missiles, I believe, 2 sets of missiles. We're gonna skip that, however, instead. And we'll come back to it a little bit later, and we're just gonna get 1 missile upgrade there. However, first, I'm gonna get a little more health in my system, because I'm gonna need it for the next trick, just in case I screw up. So, normally to get the wave beam, you would go to get the grappling beam first. Then you come back to Upper Norfair, and you can use the grappling beam to get across a gap. And normally that works really well, but however, we're trying to instead save time. So the trick to save time is we're basically just not going to get the we're going to get the grappling beam, but we're going to get the upgrade instead before we get the grappling beam, which will allow us to avoid, oh god, I got out, to avoid coming back here, which is nice. Okay, get up here, get up here. Alright, so here, I'm gonna use, so you could technically run through this area a little faster if you just take the lava damage. I'm gonna do that on the second section here. So I'm just gonna kind of scoot my way through, take a little bit of damage, it's fine, because it's faster, because that, we're talking like seconds, but like milliseconds here, but it still is a little bit faster overall. Alright. Oh my god, one more missile. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we're going to go over here, we're going to get a missile upgrade. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Ooh, okay, almost made that one. Alright, so now, up here, normally you would need the grappling beam to get across here. However, we're going to use some wall jumping tricks to wall jump up the wall. Boom, just like that. Oh, that was good. That was good. First time, too, on that one. This is just a run for the ages for me right now. Still unimpressive by, like, the top tier speedrunning standards, but this is a good run. I have a feeling this is going to be a personal best. Quote me on it, because when I fail horribly and it becomes not a personal best, I will come back and I will be pissed at myself for jinxing myself on it. But, like, so far, We're making really good time. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're now at the... So we're now back at Bubble Mountain. We're at the top here. And now we're going to go up through a little passageway over here to get access to the speed booster. So I'm going to hop up here. We're going to run across this gap as fast as we can. Technically, we're going to run across faster the next time we come through, when we come back through in a brief moment with the speed booster, because we're going to get chased by some lava. And a little hidden missile upgrade there, tucked in that little area. And then we're going to grab the little speed booster chilling on the side of here. Boop. Alright. Okay. So now we got a good set of upgrades, so we're not going to fight our first... I guess we fought a mini-boss already. So we're going to fight our next, kind of major mini-boss, Crocomire. And Crocomire's not too bad. He's got a pattern to him. You just got to kind of predict what he's going to do a little bit ahead of time. Whoop. Alright, so I'm going to refill on some health here really quick. Because I'm going to need it for a trick I'm going to need to do as soon as I beat Crocomire. Almost there. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so when we go to fight Crocomire, we don't need anything special to fight him. We actually just need our regular charge beam to be able to do enough damage to him. However, he does have an E-Tank. I keep saying E-Tank. It should just be Energy Tank, honestly, but it's just easier to abbreviate E-Tank. He does have an E-Tank on him that we're going to get access to. Now, this is, again, another case of normally we would need the Grappling Beam to do this. However, instead, we're going to use the magic of our wall jumping to get what we need. Because that's how it works, baby. And we're just going to drop straight down. Boop. Easy peasy fast. We still got a good amount of health, so we should be good there. Unfortunately, to get that energy tank, we need to take a little bit of damage, so we need to make sure we have enough spare health on us to be able to do it efficiently. Okay, Crocomire time. Hey, buddy. Nope, missed that a little too late. 1, 2. Ah! Firing just a smidge too early. Alright, there we go. The timing can be a little tricky, because sometimes you'll hit his little, shots that are coming out of him, and you want to avoid those. And he sometimes does that little, charge thing, so you have to be ready to jump and hit him for the charge, just in case. There we go, that was a good hit. That was an even better one. Alright, almost got him. There's another one. Almost. Oh! No! Crap. Oh, I was so close, I screwed it up. That's gonna come back to bite me. I'm still under time. Okay. Now we run. And boop, E-Tank. Okay, we're still under time for Crocomire, though we spent a little more time on that fight than I wanted to. Granted, we got the E-Tank on the first try, which is good. Look at that face. Burn, baby, burn. Boop. Okay, so now we just wait for Crocomire to pop out here. As soon as he skeleticizes, or whatever you want to call it, that's when the timer will click. So we're still under time, though. I think we lost some time because he pushed back, unfortunately. So that was not our best Crocomire fight, to be honest. Alright. Now we're gonna run the gap. Whoop. Ah, nice. Okay. Now we're gonna get access to power bombs. Nice. First try. And these power bombs are gonna allow us to get some goodies. Like the Grappling Beam, for example, very shortly. Alright, so that's the only power bombs we get for the run. The beginner run has you get, I think, one more power bomb upgrade, but after doing it with some practice, I realized I didn't need it at all. I found it was just easier to skip it, because it saved a little bit of time. You don't really use power bombs that much overall. So if you don't need them, saves a little bit of time. Speed booster, whoosh. Alright, now we get ourselves a Grappling Beam. Alright, we're doing good. We got good time so far. We're just coming up to the... Assuming 1 hour and 30 minutes, we're basically just coming up to the third section here for that. Oop. So technically, you could get back faster by... Ooh, just barely made that one. You can technically get back faster by this way without going back the way we're going. If you go back up to the big shaft we fell down, you can actually speed boost. You can speed boost and then shine spark to shoot yourself up to the top of that way. Though I haven't been able to, oh crap, pull it off very well, honestly. So I just kind of avoid it to be safe. Oop, almost lost it there. And recovery, haha. Okay, so we got a Grappling Beam, so now we're going to go get ourselves the Ice Beam, which is a fairly integral piece that we're going to need. That way we don't have to ever come back to this. Well, we need to come back to Norfair one more time to go fight Ridley. I keep wanting to say Ripley. It's not. Though it is a homage to Alien, I will totally say. We don't need to fight Ripley. We're fighting Ridley. So yeah. We're going to make our way back across this gap. Climb ourselves back up vertically. And we're going to kill these guys just for a little extra... Just save a little bit of damage. But I don't think it made a huge amount of difference. And now we're going to climb back up here and instead go to the left with our newfound speed booster to speed all the way across this gap to get us back out of Norfair. Well, at least to get us to the exit of Norfair. We still need one more thing in Norfair before we can actually fully leave. Which is the Ice Beam, as I said earlier. If you were paying attention, you would have heard. But of course, I don't know if I was even paying attention to what I said sometimes. Okay. So we're going to speed booster across this gap. Because we need to get there before the little things fall down on us. Come on. Alright, and now we use a little trick here with Morph Balling to get us to get to the top here. Just like that, and... almost. There we go. Got it. But yeah, normally you'd have to climb to the top and then make your way back down. It's just a lot faster to kind of jump up and go into there, then go all the way to the top and then get yourself back down. So it saves a little bit of time. But now we got our Ice Beam, yay! And now we're going to use that to get ourselves out of Norfair because we need the Ice Beam in order to bring us to the top of the red tower that I talked about, because it's that big vertical shaft. So we need to be able to use that. Use the Ice Beam to freeze those guys so we can jump on them and make our way to the top of the shaft. Oops, that's all I wanted. No. Let's try it again. Up. Okay, cool. Got it. Took a little longer than I would have normally liked, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll work with it. Okay, so now we can leave Norfair, and we can go back to... I don't know what section the red tower is in, technically. I don't know what area of the map. Let's go look that up. Yeah, now we're heading to the wrecked ship. Spooky little kind of ghosty area where the big bad guy Phantoon is chilling. And I was reading up some lore, which is interesting. I always wondered what Phantoon did. So, those that have played Super Metroid, I was just reading around the wiki for fun just yesterday, and I found a whole bunch of interesting stuff I didn't know about. So, I always wondered who Kraid was in perspective to, like, everything. Kraid is apparently an enforcer for the space pirates. Like, he is, like, their go-to, like, destructive guy, if you will. Which is neat, lore-wise. Like, 'cause he is the biggest guy, so he would be kind of an enforcer in that way, which is cool. Who else? Oh yeah, Phantoon. So what does Phantoon do? So Phantoon takes over the ghost ship, but it makes you wonder, why is he taking over the ghost ship? Well, the reason he's taking over the ghost ship is that the ghost ship has power on it normally. But it doesn't when Phantoon's there, because he's taking all the power from the ghost ship and re-controlling it, or reverting it, I don't know how you want to define it, to give it to Mother Brain. So Mother Brain can use that energy to charge up and control things, which is interesting. Alright, this area, so I need to focus just a little bit. There's so many small little hops and some areas you can fall. It's screwed up. Okay, cool. Yay. Alright, we use that to open up that door for later because we have to go back through there once at least. So that way the door is open and ready to go so we can just keep going on our way and come back through really fast. Okay, so now we are on our way to the wrecked ship. So we're going to use, we're going to come up here back to Crateria to the surface. And that's going to allow us to be able to get quick access to the ship there. And we're going to use that to blow up. Same thing, we're opening the door up for us later, just to make sure that we can easily, quickly as possible get back here. We need one more power bomb. Okay, now we can get it. Ta-da. Alright, now we need the grappling hook. And we're going to get that missile real quick. And then keep scooting our way all the way across to the wrecked ship. Oop, oh, just barely made that. Now, let's see if I can do this. I've never been able to try to do the boost jump all the way across, but you totally can, apparently. I need to go look up how to do it. But you can actually use the shine spark to get across that gap quickly. Though I don't know the exact technique. I think you have to like short out the shine spark somehow, or short out your speed boost to allow you to speed it up faster. Like I said, I don't know specifics or how it works, but it's a thing you can do apparently. And it allows you to get, so doing that allows you to get access to the Phantom ship to the Ghost ship rather more, without the need for the grappling hook, which is pretty cool. Almost. Okay. Nope, wasted a swoop. Didn't want to waste a super there. That's fine, I got enough. Alright, so an important thing we're going to do here, as soon as we go into Phantoon's chamber... Oof. Damn it, I'm all out of super missiles. That's fine, I'm going to get 5 more after this fight. So first thing we need to do here is immediately unequip the Ice Beam. The reason is, and I never realized this as a kid, the Ice Beam causes Phantoon to disappear immediately after you hit him with a charge shot. If you don't have the Ice Beam, you can hit him with 3 charged shots of your regular beam, which is deals much more damage to him and gets him killed faster. So that's a cool thing to kind of keep in mind. Alright. There's 1, there's 2, and 3. Yeah, we basically get 3 shots on him every single time he appears fully. And unfortunately here we just have to kind of wait for him to finish this little cycle time to allow us to be able to hit him with the next set of charge shots. I think there's 4, if we get every set of shot in, it's 4 phases altogether, I think. Ah, missed it. Oh, I got him. Woo, just barely. Alright. Yeah, so I think 2 more phases. Nope, dang it, I missed it. Boo. Come on. Come on, where are you gonna be? Yeah, so I have to do 1 more cycle. I don't know if there's a trick to get him to spawn. I haven't researched it enough. There we go. Alright, that was a good hit. Still need to do 1 more cycle, I think. I think I would have killed him on that cycle had I pulled it off quickly enough, I think. Come on. Come on. Show yourself, Phantoon. There we go, yeah. So I would have, if I had gotten that 1 other shot, I would have finished him in that cycle. Oh well. What can you do? You do the best you can, you perfect cycle it. There's probably ways I can make that fight faster, but I just don't know offhand. So yeah, so the idea is Phantoon was stealing all the energy from the ghost ship, from the derelict ghost ship, and giving it to Mother Brain, so that's why when you kill him, all the energy comes back to the ship. That was a cool thing. I never really understood why that was the case. I just like, oh, you kill him and the energy comes back. That makes sense, I suppose. Like, you kind of had an idea he was doing something to the ship, but yeah, you never knew exactly why. But now you know. Alright, some more super missiles. I'm trying to be a little careful on my health since it's a little lower than I would like it to be, because I do need some health, a little bit of health going into the next section to do it as efficiently as possible, at least. And I'll show you what I mean. It's going to be how we get the gravity suit. Yeah, the gravity suit is the next upgrade, which allows us to get to Meridian, I believe it's called, which is the underwater area. But yeah, we need that because otherwise, if we're in Meridian and we don't have the gravity suit, we will just be really slow and we won't be able to go anywhere. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we just need to, basically we need to kill all the guys in this room to allow us to escape the room. There we go, there's one. One more, this guy. Okay, and we're gonna switch to the ice beam pretty much like right here. It doesn't really matter too much. I just like to not have the ice beam there because it kills those guys a little bit faster. Because otherwise you would normally kill, those guys with the ice beam, but then would get frozen in place, so you have to hit them one more time. So without the ice beam, it saves you a little bit of time, I believe. However, the usefulness of the ice beam later just comes too much into play for when you want to use it for stuff. Alright, so we should have enough to get us by health-wise. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, so normally this upcoming area, to get the gravity suit, you need the grappling beam. Or you don't need it, but you would use the grappling beam to get across. Instead, we're just going to damage boost our way through here. We take a lot of damage, however, it's just a lot faster than trying to go that swinging back and forth, zoom, zoom, because that just takes a lot of time. So instead, we just damage boost through, grab it, and keep going. Alright, so now we get the second suit upgrade, our final suit upgrade, the gravity suit. And, yeah, so the next segment is to go to Meridian, as we said. So we're going to go to the water area. We're going to fight, who are we going to fight in there? We're fighting Botwoon, which I never knew his name. Botwoon, a little snake guy that likes to pop in and out of stuff over and over again. And you have to hit him with just a crap ton of missiles to kill him. He's kind of annoying to fight, honestly. He's super RNG-ish heavy. And I don't like that fight. It's not, I can beat it consistently. It's just an annoying fight to do to get a good time on, for me personally at least. And then after that, we're going to fight Drygon, the underwater sea creature mommy. And we're going to get ourselves the space jump from him, which is going to help us be able to hop around areas a little bit faster. Alright. Nope, I don't want to do that. Let's see if I can jump this gap. Nope. I always have trouble trying to jump that gap to make it back across. I don't know what it is. Just can't pull it off, man. Anyways, so we're now making our way back to the bottom. So the same area that we got through earlier, we're going to allow us to, just going to pick up a few things here along the way. So all those areas that we opened up before that we had to use the power bombs for, we're not going to go back through all those routes. So it saves us a little bit of time there. At least making our way back. So we basically need to make our way down through the red tower to the, like, water pipe that goes through Meridian. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. Let's see if I can pick up a little... Oh, actually, I don't need health. I can get health at the very bottom. What am I doing? Alright, here I need to focus a little bit. Ah, dang it. That's why. You lose some time if you just screw that up. Yeah. Taking the spikes isn't so bad. Oh, it's not the spikes that are bad. It's these guys that just drain you of a little... They drain you of health, and then they also keep you in place for those couple of seconds. So that's just a frustrating thing to have to deal with. So we're just gonna Morph Ball our way down here real quick, just to kind of keep ourselves as a small enough target as possible. Same thing here. Just gonna Morph Ball through. Keep ourselves small, that way we don't take too much extra damage and lose a little bit of time. And we're gonna refill some health here. So if you can get good at this, obviously you can skip any health refills, but you obviously have to be able to avoid taking any damage to skip health refills. So if you're good enough to be able to do that, then I think you're good enough to not have to do this run that I'm doing and probably do your own separate run that's much more better than this. Alright, hop the gap. Boop. Nice. Doot, doot. Nope, I didn't want to use that. Ah, whatever, it's fine. Alright, so pipe's gonna crack. Now we make it through here. Now we're gonna hop ourselves into Meridian. Alright, so we're gonna head up over here. So we're gonna grab an E-Tank first, just to give us a little extra breathing room health for some of these fights. So to do that, We're going to head over here. Now, normally you wouldn't be able to get up this way because you wouldn't have the ability to get up here. Ah, dang it. But with our wall jumping techniques, if I can get up there, come on. We can just scoot our way up there, just like that. We're going to climb here to the bottom. And then we're going to push our way through here, and inside here, we're going to use a little turtle buddy here. Whenever he wants to get up. Come on, there we go. We're going to use this turtle guy to help us climb all the way to the top. Where we can then hook onto here. And then we just got to get the timing just right. Got it. And now we get ourselves another energy tank. There's also a missile tank to the far right, I believe. Excuse me. Ooh. But we don't need that. We don't really need that by any means. We're good. We're gonna pick up a few more missiles along the way, but honestly, we're pretty close to being set on missiles. We only need like 1 or 2 more packs just to make sure we have enough to take out Mother Brain at the very end, because Mother Brain does take a fair amount of missiles, and you want to make sure you have plenty. You don't want to make it to the end there and not have the missiles to work with. That's just gonna be bad times for you. And bounce. Okay. Whew. So normally there's a way to do a diagonal jump there, but I'm not. That allows you to get access to this area over here. Nah, dang it. Okay, that's fine. We'll recover. Okay, made it. Yeah, normally you can do a diagonal shine spark, and you can actually diagonally hit yourself up to this area, but it's tricky. I've not been able to pull it off personally, at least. But if you can, let me know, because I can't, for whatever reason, I get to the point where you would do the, I get to the shine spark fine, I can do the I can get the ability to do the shine spark, but I just can't, pull off the diagonal version of it, for whatever reason. I don't know why. Just doesn't work. This doesn't work. Alright. Picking up another missile pack and another super missile pack, because super missiles are going to be extra helpful, particularly with the Mother Brain fight, because we're going to use we're going to burn a bunch of our regular missiles, in order to destroy the little, barrier things that prevent us from getting access to Mother Brain. However, we're going to use the super missiles to kind of finish her off in particular. So super jump up here, or shine spark up here, rather more, and then we just climb up this way. Alright, so we're coming in for the Botwoon fight. Botwoon, I honestly have no clue how to say it. Alright, we're gonna super jump, we're gonna speed boost here, and Botwoon fight. Here we go. Alright, pull out a bunch of missiles, and get ready to fire them whole into them. Yeah, it's tricky, because you gotta hit his head just right. And you just don't know where he's gonna go. So you have to kind of be hopeful that he hops in an area where you can just kind of hit him with a crap ton of missiles. And it's fine, you burn through them as much as you possibly can, because you're not gonna need them for any other fights for right now, at least. Oh god, I'm low on health. I just realized that. Crap. Alright, careful. There we go. Woo! Okay, that was close. Now, granted, I had the reserve tank still, but, like, I would hate to end a run on Botwoon. That would be very, very frustrating, to say the least. I am going to need some health, though, going into the next fight very shortly. So we're gonna... There's an area where we can go over there and get some extra health. We're gonna Morph Ball up into here, grab another E-Tank, which makes a difference, so it helps us get back the health we needed. Because energy tanks refill our health completely. Yay. Alright, and we're gonna run back over here. We're gonna speed boost across the sand. And right into here. Alright, now we're gonna do a little vertical climb. And just skip these guys. So these are like... I always thought they were fake Metroids, but I wasn't really sure what they were exactly. But yeah, they're basically like fake Metroids, apparently. That were created. I don't know by who, by the Space Pirates or by Mother Brain. I'm not sure, honestly. But it's a thing, apparently. Alright, let's see if we can make this jump. This one I always have trouble with doing the first time. We need to get our way up there. Oh, nice. First try. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay. Alright, we're almost at the Dragon fight. We're just going to go over here, and we're going to grab one spare missile, just to be safe. It's like pretty much right there on the route. We don't have to go too far off the path to get it. We lose obviously, you know, like the 10 seconds or so for the animation and moving away to the side, but it's not that big a deal. Alright. So, Dragon. For those that don't know, there's actually a little trick to fighting him. Not everybody knew this, but I knew this as a kid. I just... but... These little, oh, god dang, come on. Crack open for me. There we go. So these little electrical things, if you bust them open, you can use the, Grapple Beam to connect to them. And you can do a charge attack on them, and, like, basically do a crap ton of damage, which is kind of interesting. However, did you know you could also kill Dragon with them? Yes, you can. Oh, am I gonna get one cycle here? Oh, yes! Frick, yeah. You don't know whether he's gonna always grab you, because it's random whether he grabs you right away. Oh god, yeah, alright, keep spinning. This is a great run. I'm getting good luck here, man. So what we want to do is we want to get ourselves close enough to those little electrical things, and as soon as we do... Gotcha. We take damage ourselves, but we fry him to death. Wow, that was really good. Alright, so normally what happens is he'll hop back and forth, he'll do a fast attack, and he'll do that slow attack. You want him to do the slow attack, because then he'll grab you, and then you can do the electrical shock thing. But you have no guarantee when he's going to be able to actually do it. It's random, it's whatever RNG is. But if you can pull it off but if he does it the first time, holy crap, that's really lucky. Wow, this is a good run. Like, I really, really hope we don't screw this up. Ooh, I really hope we... I almost want to do, like, a safety save, just in case, and eat the, like, you know, 10 seconds it's going to cost me, just in case, because this is such a good run. I don't want to lose this progress, to be very honest. I would be very sad. Very sad. Okay. So now we're going to get ourselves back out of Meridian, and now we're basically making our way to, Norfair. We've taken out three of the golden 4 bosses. So the last guy we have left is good old Ridley. So we're gonna make our way back. Well, so we need to get one thing before we leave Meridian, and that's the Plasma Beam, which is a very vital, like, powerful thing to have in our arsenal because it does so much damage. It's really powerful against, like, it becomes the de facto way to take out enemies, just because it's so much easier to do a charge with that than anything else. Climb up here, one more, got it. Okay, so we're actually going to an area of Meridian that, like, normally you would go through, but we don't. We just kind of skip entirely, which is, like, the sand area of Meridian. But we're basically going through it now only because we need to get the Plasma Beam. That's the only reason we go through here at all. Alright, climb, climb. One more. Ah, dang it. The timing is just frustrating sometimes. You feel like you're doing really good. Oh, come on. There we go. Dang it, man. I don't know what it is. The timing on that stuff is just tough sometimes. I feel like I got it, but then, like, other times it's like, nope, you don't got it. And you have guys like that just get in your way, man. Okay, cool, we made it. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit of health here real quick. Just by killing these guys. Okay. Now we get ourselves a Plasma Beam, and we have to kill all the peeps in here in order to get out. And there's 6 of them? 7 of them, I think, altogether. 7 space pirates. So we just need to kind of hop over here, get over there, and then there's one more at the top. Boop, boop, boop. There's all space pirates. Now we can escape. Alright, so we have everything we need in Meridian, so we don't need any of this crap anymore. So now we're just going to make our way out. So hopefully there's no issues getting out. Okay, so now we need to do this little climb here. which I sometimes screw up, but I've been getting a lot better at, which is nice. And then we're going to fall down here and go to the left. And now we're going to make our way on Meridian. By taking this little tube ride all the way down. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And we're going to make our way to Lower Norfair. So to get to Lower Norfair, as you can imagine, we have to go to Upper Norfair first. And then, when we go to Upper Norfair, we take a little bit of a side route to allow us to be able to get to a hidden passageway we couldn't get access to normally because we needed both the space jump and the Varia suit to get access to it there. But rather more, there is, technically, speedrunners have found a way to get through there without having to get the space jump. But the timing on that is crazy. You use the Shine Spark to basically catapult yourself up to the top of the area, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm not going to do it, but I'll show you the area where they're talking about it. I'm talking about. Come on, hop down there. All right, now we're back over here in the water tunnel area. So we're going to take the tube this way, back down to Lower Norfair, or Upper Norfair. I keep saying Lower, dang it. Norfair is the only place that has two areas. That's how big of a deal it is. It's got Upper Norfair and Lower Norfair. Unfortunately, once we get all the way down to there, we basically have to like climb our way back out from it again. So it's a long trek back, unfortunately. I'm gonna do a little safety save just to be safe. It only takes like 5 seconds or so, just to be safe. This run's too good. I'm feeling the heat just a little bit from it, but we'll see. We'll see. I have good hopes. I have good feelings, chat. Okay, so normally we're gonna come this way. And instead, we would normally head right to get to the very top of Old Mound. But instead, we're going to go down to an area we couldn't get access to because we require power bombs. We are first just going to give ourselves a little bit of a heal up real quick. Because Lower Norfair does hurt a little bit. So having a little extra health there definitely could not hurt, to say the least. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Only took a couple extra seconds. Okay. So we're going to hop across this area like we did before. But instead, at the very end, instead of going all the way to the right, we're going to head down. And there's going to be a power bomb spot we can hit. Climb all the way to the bottom here. And we're going to go through here. And then we're going to have a nice little teleporter. Oh, first we have to get through here. So this is the area I was talking about. So some speedrunners have found a way to Shine Spark your way up here. I have not tried it. I've not even tried it or tried to pull it off. Because it just, like, the timing on it just looks crazy. You have to be crazy good, and it's like you have this much effort. You have to Shine Spark, basically, you have to run to the top of that lip, hit down, and then immediately fall to the bottom to then Shine Spark back up to the top there. It's impressive as all heck. Ah. Alright, let's see if we can get across this gap without too much damage. Nice, okay, that wasn't too bad. Normally, I've been able to make it across that once without losing any momentum. Oh my god, use it. There we go. Alright, so here's the one area where we need a fair amount of power bombs that are going to make our life easier. So this is where the 5 power bomb thing gets a little tight. Where we might need to, like, hopefully run into a power bomb or so that an enemy drops for us, just to be safe. Alright, so we're going to use this to get through this area real fast. And hopefully one of these guys drops a power bomb for me, maybe? Nope, okay. It's fine, we'll keep moving. We should get some over here. Alright. Gonna grab this super missile, this regular missile. And then we're also gonna grab there's a super missile tucked up in there that we're gonna grab, but we need to come back for it, unfortunately, because we need the screw attack. Alright. So here, we're pretty much just gonna burst through this fight. We're just gonna take the damage, do a bunch of damage to him, and just make sure that we take less damage than him overall. That's kind of the trick to this fight. Come on. As you can see, we're doing pretty good damage-wise on him. We just need to keep at it. One more. There we go. Ha! Got him. Alright, so there's gonna be some health upgrades we can pick up here. There's some power bombs. Beautiful. Alright, nice. Okay, we're good. We're good on power bombs for a while then. And now we get ourselves the screw attack! The final, like, big upgrade, actually. There's no other upgrades after this. Screw Attack's the last one we have to deal with, actually, which is kind of nice. Like, there's some upgrades we skipped, obviously, like the what you call it? The ball jump. Like, we didn't get the ball jump. We didn't get the X-ray scope. But we don't really need those by any means for stuff. Like, we can use the magic of, the bomb jump technique, or the mid-air ball transformation if we need to do, like, any sort of that sort of stuff. So the ball jump, like, it's a nice thing to have. It's not something that's vital by any means. Oh my god, come on, get up there. Cool, alright. So now we're basically going to fight Ridley. That's our next, oh god, come on, get up there. Yeah. That's our next big major milestone. Unfortunately, we have a little bit to get to there before we actually make it to fight Ridley. So we have to venture a fair amount through this area, and we're going to pick up a few small things along the way. Like, we're going to get another E-Tank. We're going to get... Actually, I think it's just the E-Tank, yeah. The only thing we pick up, I believe, is just an E-Tank. Everything else is just time, honestly. Oh, come on. That lip, man. Oh, this room. So, as a fun joke, the speedrunners literally call this room that I'm in the worst room in the game. The reason is that for those that are doing, like, legit any percent runs that are, like, speedrunning and skipping stuff, this room is one of the most difficult rooms to make it through alive. And fast as well, too. So yeah. If it looks like the room sucks, it's because the room does suck. Severely. Okay. Made it up to there without too much of an issue. I've fallen down that room sometimes just because the space jump just doesn't want to work for me all the time. But that was not too bad, I suppose. Alright, we're going to use Power Bomb to sneak through here. And we're going to grab ourselves an E-Tank that's tucked up here. Ta-da! And this is one of the last E-Tanks. We're going to grab one more E-Tank after we defeat Ridley. Because there's an E-Tank tucked up in there we're going to grab. Oop, alright, nice. So back out. Okay. Now we're going to head down this shaft here. And we're just going to basically just damage boost our way through here. We're not going to worry about it because I just don't want to waste time killing these guys. They take too many hits to make it worthwhile. Alright, power bomb through here, and we're going to do another power bomb up here. Cool. And then we're going to make our way over here to the left. We're going to have one more power bomb we need to use right up here. Technically, we have one more power bomb after that, too, when we have to come back through this way, but that's neither here nor now. Alright. Now, before we get to the Ridley fight, we are going to stop to grab some more health, just to be on the safe side. Alright, do your little attack. Alright, come on. Alright, there's one down. And one more. And two. Alright. Yeah, those guys you have to kill, and there's a certain trick to, like, how they die. You have to be kind of knowledgeable about, at least. When they do their little dash attack, that's when they turn gold, that's when you can kill them. And that's basically just something you just need to be aware of. Oh, you can't kill them when they're frozen? I didn't know that. Or maybe I did, I just didn't remember. Okay. Time for Ridley, or no. Now time for Ridley after this one. Yeah, oh, I'm stuck. Ah, I'm stuck. Oh my god. There we go. God dang it. I tried switching ammo, and I should have just waited till I landed to switch ammo. That's my fault. Ugh, I really hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. Alright. This fight I unfortunately need to kind of focus on just a little bit. because he is a nasty guy to deal with, for me personally. At least to do him quickly. Alright, we're doing good. Almost. Almost. Oh, is that it? Yes, alright. Woo! Honestly, the Ridley fight is the fight that scares me the most. Because, like, Mother Brain, it's more of a, like, you just didn't have enough ammo, so you screwed up there. The Ridley fight is more of just a, like, he hurts. And if you're not paying attention, he will mess you up pretty bad. Okay, alright, we're good. We're doing good. Alright, so we're now basically into the last section of the game at this point. Like, you can see by the time, we're getting there. We haven't, so, unfortunately, now we just have to do the stupid trek back all the way across, which is not great. Like, you can see it takes 6 minutes or so to get back to the Golden Four after defeating Ridley. It's a long slog back. And you just don't, I don't think everyone realizes at first how long of a venture it is to get back there in time. Alright. So at this point, yeah, just nothing too fancy. We're just making our way back up to the top. We're gonna climb, climb, climb. Wait for this guy to kind of hop up. He's gonna drop there. I'm gonna use this to get across a little bit faster. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna damage boost our way through here. So we don't need to worry about it. And we're gonna use one more power bomb coming up. And that's, I think, the rest of the power bombs we need to worry about here, honestly. So we're gonna use it right over here to get through this area a little faster. And that's pretty much it for power bombs at this point. And we had just enough to. Isn't that just a beautiful sight to behold, folks? Beautiful sight. Alright. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Get out of my way. Oh my god, these jumps. Alright, so now we're going to head back this way to where we got the E-Tank, and instead we're going to climb up this shaft area to basically make it all the way to the top. And then we're going to go through a little hidden passageway over here that you wouldn't know about if you didn't know, because the X-ray scope doesn't show it. Or I think, does the I don't know if the X-ray scope even shows that as a passageway you can take. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Something to look into. But yeah, you wouldn't necessarily know it, unfortunately. And ball over through here. And then we just need to do this little kind of vertical climb. There. Nice. Okay, we're making good time making through this, except for that little couple screw-ups we had going through here. Okay. Hit. And now we just need to dash through here. And where we wind up is at the top of Bubble Mountain. You remember this area, don't you? So we're gonna make one minor detour to get some missiles that are tucked over here. We're only gonna get one because there's actually a reserve tank and another set of missiles that are hidden to a room over onto the left. I don't want to waste the time getting them, though. I just want one extra thing of 5 missiles just for safety purposes, honestly. It never hurts. Oh, I don't have a power bomb. Boo. Alright, so I have to go through. So normally I'd use a power bomb because there's a little shaft you can blow up over there that lets you get through this area a little faster. But I don't have any, so I can't do that. So I have to just kind of, fortunately, take the little bit of the slower route. Not a heck of a lot slower. Like, we lose like 10 seconds or so, but, you know, it adds up. Alright. Do I need a power bomb for anything else? I hope I don't. Whatever. If I need to, I'll grind an enemy out for it. It's fine. Alright. Maybe one of these nice gents will drop me a power bomb. There's a super missile. Nah, I want power bombs just in case, man. Power bombs would have been great. Whatever. Okay, so we need to get to the top of the red tower in order to get to what am I trying to say? We need to get to the top of the red tower to get to where the Torian entrance is, where the Golden 4 stuff is. However, to make our life a smidge easier, rather than climbing the vertical shaft, we're going to use a little trick to get there a little faster. We're instead going to go through Meridian, because a little area we can use to get there just a smidge faster. So we're basically going to take the same-ish route like as if we were heading to go fight Botwan and Dragon and all that fun jazz. But instead, we're going to go through a little like hidden passageway, basically. That you wouldn't know about if you didn't know about it. What do you know? So right up here, in this little room, at the top, there is a... Come on. Really? There we go. Right over here, there's a little Morph Ball area you can get through, which is kind of cool. And then if you go through this door, it brings you to an area that looks kind of familiar. Like the top of the red tower. Bam! Yeah, so that saves a little bit of time, which is pretty cool. How much, I don't know actually, but it's enough that it's enough that that is probably the best route to take, honestly. Alright. So, there's not a lot of time we can save on this. Like, I mean, there probably is some level of efficiency I could get better at, but honestly, the Golden 4 journey is just, it's just tough. Because you just have to literally run the entire distance from Ridley all the way back. What's interesting is if you watch, like the top speedrunners, they actually don't do the traditional route. They don't go, Kraid, Phantoon, Dragon, and then Ridley. They take... Oh, wait, no, I don't want to go this way. Yeah, that almost was very bad. And I gotta get up there. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that was almost very bad, because I almost wasted a bunch of time going down the wrong route. I gotta pay attention. But yeah, if you watch them, they actually take a much different route instead. They end up doing they end up going, I think, Ridley, Ridley, Phantoon, Ridley, I think they go, like, basically in reverse order, if I remember correctly. Like, I think it goes Ridley, Dragoon, Phantoon, and then Kraid. Just because, like, the way it works out, it's faster to... Oh, I went over that time for Golden 4. Oh, well. Oh, well. I've saved time. In the amount of time I saved in the Ridley fight, I negated the Golden 4. So it's fine. It's fine. We're good. Alright. So... I'm at 110. How much time does it estimate? Let's take a little peek ahead here. So, 3, 5, 8, 11, 30. So basically, imagine it basically it thinks so according to these numbers, I should take another 11 minutes and 30 seconds to get through here. We'll see if that's the case. I still don't think I'm gonna be able to beat 1 hour and 20 minutes. I think that's just gonna be too tight for me to do in this run without much more practice on stuff. There's definitely ways I could shave off some time to get there. It's not this run. My gut feeling says it's not the case. I'd love it, but it ain't gonna work out that way, unfortunately. You know what? I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna save. Like I said, I'm gonna save. Because this run's been way too good, and I would hate to lose it at this point. I would just be totally upset. I also need to restock on missiles, but that's okay, because I'm gonna get some more missiles soon. Alright. So here... Luckily, I'm going to get a fair amount of missiles via killing these guys. But still, there's just a little bit of focus required to make sure you're not... Like, because if you get caught by those Metroids, it will mess up your day. To say the least. Okay, we're doing good. Oop. Okay, good. I got that timing off right. Okay, cool. That's all of them in this room. And then we have this room here where there's more. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, ooh, we recover there pretty good. Okay. Whew. I was concerned about that one. I didn't think we were going to make it. That's fine. We're just going to damage boost you this. Get into the baby Metroid room, which is right up here. Okay, shaved off a couple seconds there. Alright, so our goal right here is to try to take as much damage as we possibly can to shorten the baby Metroid grabbing us scenario. So we're just going to keep taking some damage. Damage. Keep going, come on. I don't think I'm going to make it through the door. And then we just want to keep moving as much as possible to get us close to the doorway so we can get out of here as fast as possible. Okay, so we have 20 super missiles, which is really good. That's actually like a fantastic amount to have right now going to this fight. That means we will have plenty of super missiles to work with, which is good. We just need to make sure we're in a good position going into the fight as much as possible. So it's mainly going to be about health, making sure I have just the right amount of health going in so I don't get screwed over. That's what's going to be really key for this. Get some health. Yep. And there's some tricks you can do if you get your health to a certain amount that can ensure that, like, Mother Brain only does that little, like, Scion Beam attack or whatever, or her, like, head laser beam. She only does it once, which is a good thing to help save some time. But yeah, you just need to basically be in a good state to do that. You know what, I'm gonna be extra safe. I'm gonna save one more time. I'm seriously just like, it's only gonna need a couple seconds, but I want to be safe. So I want to finish this run, because this is such a good run. And I know I'm eating seconds into my run by doing this, but like overall, I've still saved, I think, a good amount of time overall, in a good way. So there is a trick to get through here faster. I haven't really gotten good at it yet, but I should probably... It's probably the next thing I could practice doing, is basically, there's a trick where if you freeze a one of the little, like, circle, the Cheerios, or whatever you want to call them, you can actually make it so that none of these other ones spawn, because they don't spawn until you make it up to there. Come on, get it. Alright, there we go. So you can actually help save yourself some time by not having to worry about killing them, which is really cool. Alright. Okay, I don't want to be crazy. There we go, okay, cool. Okay, we got through that phase. That's good. Whew. Alright. Mother Brain time, baby. Let's do this. Alright, I want to take some amount of damage, like right there. I think that's safety. Because I want to have at least 4 blocks of health, and I'll probably take a little bit of damage along the way. Alright. So here we just need to keep doing enough damage to him until he gets to the state where he's getting ready to do his, like, super beam laser charge. Come on. Alright, we'll take a little bit of damage. Okay, I think we should be good, or pretty close to damage. Yeah, we're definitely good to damage now. Oh my god, take the damage. Seriously. Oh my god, how are you not low enough? Do your pain thing. Okay. Let's see if this is enough. It should be enough. Alright, come on. One phase, one phase, one phase. Oh, I don't think that was enough. Oh, no, it's fine. He'll do a little extra damage to me that'll get me over there. Okay, now it's good enough. Okay. Yeah, so you need it. So 3 blocks to get you so you have no health blocks. That'll get the baby Metroid to pop out. Get him! Get him, baby! Get him, get him! Alright. Alright. Come on. Come on. Now drain them and give me health back, please. Give me some health. Oh, you know what? It's killing me because I'm looking at the total time, and I think part of me is like, if I can avoid saving the animals, maybe that's enough to get me under 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I'm looking, I'm like, no, it's not going to be enough. Because I am not finishing the game in 2 minutes left. I still have to beat Mother Brain and escape. It's not going to happen. So it's fine. We're still going to save the animals anyways. I promised I would. We're going to save them. Now, kill him. Kill the Metroid. Give me his power. Yes. Kill him. Alright, come on. Hurry it up. Kill him already. Take him out. I want his super power. There's actually a name to this beam. I think it's called, yeah, the Hyper Beam. I always forget it's called the Hyper Beam, yeah. Why does she not have the Hyper Beam after this, man? Like, it's such a cool power, and it just wrecks shit. It's so good. So, there's kind of a little bit of a trick you can get to where if you jump in the right order and you get your shots in the right position, you can just basically keep hitting Mother Brain, like, constantly. And she won't even get a chance to, like, pretty much get any attacks pulled off. And there we go. There's Mother Brain time. Alright. So time doesn't kick in until after until this wall explodes. So it's super, so this time is super tight. Even more so. Actually, I might go over a little bit. No, I think it's gonna be like right on time. Yeah, like 2 seconds. Okay. Alright, so this run, all about being fast. You gotta go fast, fast, fast. Dash across. There's a couple tricks to make your way through pretty quickly. So here, run across here. Use your speed boost to shoot up, and you can get right through here really fast, which is nice. Here, I haven't found a good trick, at least by watching. There doesn't seem to be any, like, real, like, super secret trick to slip through stuff. The best thing I found is just, obviously, go fast as you can, and then you can hug the wall over here on the left, to kind of just do a space jump all the way to the top. And then you can just hop right over here. Now here, there is a trick. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get it. No, I'm not gonna get it. Dang it. Oh, that's gonna eat time. So, boo. I hit the barrier, unfortunately. So normally you can get the Shine Spark, and you can Shine Spark your way all the way back to the top. And it saves so much time, it's crazy. But unfortunately, I did not get that. So I have to do the manual climb, unfortunately. That's gonna eat into a little bit of time. I think I'll still get personal best, though, from this, definitely. Alright, let's go save us some animals. So we're gonna climb all the way to the top. And we're gonna go over here to the right. And we're gonna Morph Ball down, and there's a little doorway here we need to run through real fast. At the very end of it, there's gonna be some animals trapped in this little room, so all we have to do is bust the wall, and then we can let them escape. And you'll actually see them at the end credits. You'll see them blast off to the far left. It's a cute little, like, nod. And here's the thing, you wouldn't know those animals are trapped in there, technically. You had to kind of, like, explore to find those animals and know that they were in there. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be a personal best here. Definitely a personal best. Though we are going over time a little bit here. And time. Okay, time's coming up. Time's coming up. Here it comes. Here it comes. Huh? Come on. Move, 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 move. Click. Bam. 1:21:29. We actually got really close to 1 hour and 20 minutes there. Like, could we shave off, like... Let's see. So I went over 23 minutes in Golden 4. If I didn't save the animals, I maybe could have shaved off like 20, 30 seconds there. Is there any other times I went over? Yeah. So my original estimates, I saved a bunch of time. I didn't go over too much. I really just have to work on getting the time I had better and faster. But hey, really close to 1 hour, 20 minutes. Like, so close, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's good confidence there for me. Woo! And we got in under 1 hour for the in-game clear time. 59 minutes. Yeah. Ah, that was a good run. I think that's probably like... don't know, one of my best episodes so far, but like I had some really good luck there with like killing enemies faster, getting through stuff really fast. So that was a really good run. I'm proud of that. Yeah, I'm proud. That was a good run. Well, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Gotta Go Fast. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought about it. Particularly, like, let us know what other episodes you'd like me to try looking into speedrunning. I'm always looking for new things. The goal is to get a new episode once a month. You know, sometimes it's harder than others depending on how difficult the game is or how much practice it involves, or other things, obviously. But if you have games you'd like to see me try, let me know. If you're also interested in the speedrunning community as well, make sure to check out speedrun.net. It's a great resource. It has tons of games up there that people have speedrun. There's guides, videos, tutorials, there's forums to ask questions, introduce yourself, to see like what are some good games to get started with speedrunning. It's just a great place to check out overall. And you can see some of my runs up there too. If you go to, I think it's speedrun.net/SaviorXTanran. You can see all the speedruns I've done for all these games uploaded so far, and you can actually check them out there and see how I compare to other people in these runs. But yeah, and also, if you're enjoying RetroFizz content, please make sure to like it. If you're on YouTube, whether you're following us or subscribing to us on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch, that's really helpful. If you want to help support us financially, you're welcome to do that as well too. We totally appreciate it. You can subscribe to us on Mixer, and you can also subscribe to us on our Patreon account that you can find on RetroFizz.tv. Honestly, the simplest thing you can do, just let people know about us. Like, share out the word about RetroFizz content. If you like what we do, let other people know. Just tell them what you think about us. Like, we always love to get more people interested in our content so we can know what people want, what we can produce and makes people happy. So yeah, let people know, get the word out. That's one of the best ways you can do to help us out overall, honestly. But thank you for watching this episode of Gotta Go Fast. If you want to check out other episodes, you can find all of our previous episodes as well as the quickie episodes up on our YouTube page, as well as they rotate through occasionally here and there. But yeah, keep watching this and other great RetroFizz content, and we'll catch you later. Bye, everybody. Well, we'll watch a little bit of the ending, and then we'll say goodbye. Because you got to see the last little bit to see our item collection. It would be wrong to not end in that way. Because since we got in under 1 hour, or under 2 hours, we get to see the like, swimsuit Samus, bathing suit Samus, I don't know how you'd have fought. Undergarments Samus for what she'd wear inside of her suit, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, I think my item completion should be 44%? We'll see. We'll find out. I think it's 44 is the magic number. Let's see. I'm guessing 44. Take your bets. 44? 46? 45! Dang it! Oh, so close. Oh, well, whatever. I had a guess pretty close. Alright. Awesome. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Gotta Go Fast. Keep watching this and other great RetroFizz content, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching this episode of Gotta Go Fast. Let us know what you thought about it. Got a game you'd like to see us try? Tweet at RetroFizzTV and use the hashtag GottaGoFast. Be sure to follow us on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest RetroFizz and Gotta Go Fast content. Also, be sure to check out speedrun.com/SaviorXTanran to see all the speedruns we've done.